Hi, welcome back to It's Whatever, right? I'm your host, Jen, and happy Sunday. Um, every fucking time I intend to record and have this up by Saturday morning, and for some reason, the past couple of months, it doesn't really fucking work that way. Why? I have no idea, and I don't really have any legitimate excuses on why I can't have this fucking podcast up on Friday or like Saturday, but whatever. But it is the 15th of November, and if you are living under a rock in the past week or so, um, because, well, for one, I live in Canada, so the U.S. election, that was intense. Um, I found that to be a very intense election. I mean, mind you, all elections are actually pretty fucking intense, but I found that this year, the 2020 election, was extra intense, kind of over and the top between Trump and Biden, but mostly because, well, Biden is in the lead and ended up winning 290 to 214. Um, I just find it very funny and kind of childish on the fact that I won't get like too much into it because I'm not like American. I live in Canada, but I just find it kind of funny and how the boy loses and is now going to sue each individual state that didn't win him the election, which is actually very sad and depressing, to be honest. Um, because I think that the election was quite fair and square, and I am very happy that Biden won and Trump did not, um, for the obvious reasons. Um, I'm very happy that Trump did not make it into his second presidency. Mind you, at least in the States, you only can serve, I think, 2 terms, I believe. So 8 years, which is actually very exciting in a sense, but I don't think the country would survive if he had served a second term. So that's just that is just my personal opinion. And feel free in the comment section down below if you're listening to this on YouTube. I am more than willing to have a full-on discussion about this topic, about the election in the States, because I find it very fascinating and really interesting on how everything went down in the States, um, with the election, Trump claiming that he is going to win, even though clearly he was losing the entire fucking time. Maybe in the beginning, when they first started counting the votes, maybe he was in the lead for a little bit, but that just humors me. And sitting up here in Canada, it's very amusing to watch a grown man cry over the fact that he lost. But that's besides the point. The next entertaining thing, that Black Friday and Cyber Monday are into about 2 weeks. I think it's like the 27th of November is when Black Friday is. That's also another like humorous thing. It was not humorous, but I mean, I do enjoy a good Friday, a Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal, but I always find like watching the news or videos online of how, again, the states, not even just the states actually, people in general, on how they take it like to like over and aboard. It's like extreme. They take it to extreme. Like everybody takes it too far. It's like they've never actually seen a deal before, and you really can't actually enjoy um the day Black Friday because everybody goes overboard and completely takes it way too fucking serious. So then, like, nobody can actually fucking enjoy it. Like, there's like 7.8 billion fucking people on the fucking planet, and y'all think that we could enjoy a couple sales fucking days. Like, there's. I don't know why I keep calling it Good Friday. Good Friday's in fucking March ish, April ish. Um, but Black Friday is basically like we have another sales day and we call that Boxing Day here in Canada. So, like, seeing everybody be obnoxious and up fucking tight about fucking Black Friday is kind of like fucking ridiculous. Like, you go to the fucking mall and you're literally trying to do your shopping. Next thing you know, fucking Karen over there is ripping it out of your fucking hands because it's the size that she doesn't even fucking need but wants it because it's on fucking sale. Everybody's so materialistic. Like, seriously. Like, I don't know. I always felt over the past couple of years, I know that like I try to live as sustainable as I humanly possibly can in my own way. In my own way, trying to be sustainable and try to be a minimalistic in my own version of it. I just feel like because Black Friday is associated with Christmas, basically Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you do all of that fucking shopping to kind of save money on Christmas because, yeah, Christmas can be very expensive and people kind of forget how it can be such a money grab. They don't really, people don't really take Christmas as it should be, like getting together with your family and whatnot and your friends that you haven't seen in a while. And instead, they always try and buy the best gift on the planet. And Black Friday doesn't really help. It just screams danger to me. I mean, mind you, I do enjoy a good fucking sale at Best Buy and a good fucking deal at Michael's, the arts and crafts store. Oh my god, I fucking love it there. I practically live there this year. 2020 is the year of art, where you practically just live at the fucking arts and crafts store. So, the Cyber Monday is really technically like my favorite day. Try and find a good deal on equipment and like your electronics and stuff. So, that's kind of like my favorite day, but and especially with Christmas coming, um, and kind of looking like it that we're going into a second, well, I guess we already are in a second wave of this fucking plague that we have going on outside. It's kind of brutal, but it, like, we're going into a second wave of it, or we are in it, sorry, and it looks like that we're about to be all shut down and grounded again, because we all can't fucking listen from the fucking first time, people. My god. Um, so, because this year we are pretty much locked down and we can't really do anything, so we're pretty much spending all of our time, if you're not an essential worker, going to work, and then you're basically at home. For we're pretty much grounded. Like, you go to school and then you come home and that's it. And then you do your fucking homework and then you eat dinner and go to bed. That's pretty much what it fucking feels like for this giant year we call 2020. But how the fuck do we stay sustainable during the pandemic and during Christmas? Mind you, last year was like a little easier because, well, I don't know. Was it a little easier? I don't know, because like this year we're ordering stuff online more, I guess, because we can't really go out shopping too much. So basically, how do we stay sustainable during the Christmas holidays? Basically, ordering stuff online, like instead of going to the store, trying ordering stuff online. Like I've mentioned in like a different video or different podcast, there's some like controversy. I think it's just my belief that ordering something online is a little bit more sustainable. Like there's no such thing as like 100% sustainable. And that's what I've been learning for the past 2 years. But basically, ordering something directly to your house instead of going to the store to pick it up and then driving back, like, the materials have to be shipped to the store. Then you have to go to the store and pick it up. So technically, ordering it directly to your house kind of like defeats like the middleman, kind of. So pretty much ordering stuff online, using up what you have in your house, like gift bags, reusing gift bags, and not wasting the wrapping paper. Mind you, using, like, everybody gets those fucking flyers that nobody actually asked for from the fucking paper boy. So using that, or when you order your stuff online, just using that as your wrapping paper. Or even like making something yourself, like an art project yourself, or like knit something. And basically, don't buy something cheesy. Like, if you know this person's never going to use it, or it's going to like end up at the back of the closet, it's not like really ideal or realistic to buy something for somebody if you know that they're not going to wear that ugly sweater throughout the year, because it's just one, a waste of money for you, so I'm not going to fucking wear it. And pretty much just buying, I mean, you can't really get out of a complete sustainable Christmas unless you just opt out on Christmas, or if that's not like your culture or your religion to celebrate Christmas, then you do you. But people who do celebrate Christmas, it's, if you are choosing to buy gifts, basically just buying gifts that the other person could use, not an ugly sweater or what you think the person might like. Nobody can go wrong with a fucking gift card or something, but also I'm aware that like some of my sustainable tips are kind of vague, because I'm still kind of like learning how to live sustainable. I know it's been like 2 years, but still learning how to live on the sustainable side, which is actually going very well. Just swapping silly things out for something more sustainable. Especially like, I mean, at the during of the, oh my god, at the beginning of the pandemic, it was a little kind of like tough to figure shit out on how to still kind of live sustainable, but trying to also um, buy groceries sustainably and locally and try to limit the waste um, is actually very tough. But after a little bit, you kind of get a hang of it, even with all the restrictions and everything. So then trying to, with the uh, holiday season and birthdays and stuff like that, figuring out how to give gifts sustainable is what I'm still trying to learn how to do. I mean, it is easier said than done, I think. Um, but watching other YouTubers explain how they give out gifts, basically just take something, let's say I'm buying you a sweater for Christmas, making sure it's the sweater that you would like, or not the ugly sweater, Christmas sweater that everybody has. Because realistically, that's not really like sustainable because you wear it like one day a year. You know what I mean? It's like need something that will you will wear during the whole winter season, colder months. I mean, up here in Canada, winter is the entire cold season. Fucking snow. It's currently fucking like freezing and it's super fucking windy today. Like I feel like I went to the store um to get a couple of drinks from the store and my fucking god, it's so windy. I thought I was going to fucking blow away. My fucking god. But and then trying to figure out, like, how the fuck do I wrap a fucking gift? Like, seriously. I mean, mind you, I still have, like, leftover paper, like, wrapping paper in gift bags that the gift bags I reuse and just give back to, like, put your present in it and then give it the gift. That's kind of, like, self-explanatory. I'm pretty sure everybody does that. I don't think like anybody actually buys gift bags. I think that like the same 5 gift bags are being reused over the past like 30 years. They just happen to be in your house. So pretty much putting the gift in the reusable, it's not really reusable, you just happen to reuse it, which is actually like very convenient, and it's the whole point of sustainable. It's using what you have, and I still have like left over the Costco size fucking wrapping paper that I had bought before I was more conscious on sustainability. So, yeah, practically just using what I have in the house. So, then after that, I'm not too sure. There's one girl I follow, and she uses like newspaper. I guess like when the newspaper comes to the door, like those annoying paper boys that bring fucking paper anyways, even when you don't fucking want it. Those I use when I'm painting. I know it's wasteful, but I enjoy doing acrylic pouring. Mind you, before anybody comments down below, sustainable living, basically, or living minimalistic, is to your lifestyle and needs, if that makes sense. So basically, using what you got in your house. Yes, I love doing my arts and crafts. I love being an artist. I love painting. I love doing art. Um, I'm not like the type of artist that has like 5 greens on the go of the same shade of green. I do use the paint up before I do go and buy new tubes. Unfortunately, it does come in plastic containers, like plastic little bottles. Um, in those kind of like senses, it's kind of hard to be sustainable in that way. But in other departments, like my bathroom routine is actually pretty sustainable. Um, my grocery shopping is very sustainable. Shopping at second hand helps, like going to thrift stores. Trying to, mind you, can't buy everything at the thrift store. Um, because like there are some circumstances where you have to buy something brand new. Trying to buy stuff that's more, yeah, basically secondhand. If you can avoid buying it brand new, then kudos to you. Um, Mind you, also some of the paints that I've gotten were secondhand, where the person isn't into painting. She got them when she was in school for graphic design, I believe. And then wasn't actually able to fulfill the artsy part, like the painting and some paintbrushes, which I needed new ones anyways. Um, Buying them off of her because otherwise they're going into the trash. And I am one to use paintbrushes and paints anyway, so might as well like take it the second hand instead of them going to waste. Make sense? So, like, you don't have to, for example, for me, I'm not going to give up painting or drawing just because it's not sustainable. Realistically, it's not sustainable, but it's something that I enjoy and it helps me mentally and it keeps me occupied during the day. It's kind of like therapy. Art is actually proven to be a very good therapy, so if any of that makes sense. But speaking of which, I do have like a dream. Over like the past year, I've always had like been having like this interest of living tiny living. My God, they have like tiny living in The Sims. I like love playing The Sims 4. Um, and my dream is to live in a tiny space. I guess like this has come over the past year when I've been trying to minimize my crap. Um, there's this show on Netflix, I believe. I don't know if it's still there, but there's this lady that goes to people's houses and helps them declutter their homes. And it's basically, if this doesn't bring you joy, then it needs to go. And so far, I think I've done like a pretty decent job on decluttering my house. And it's actually, my house looks so much bigger than it actually is, like my apartment. I live in like a duplex, so I get the basement of the house. It's actually pretty spacious, and it's actually really nice to go through my house or sit around when it's, to me, messy, but it's not really messy because I don't have shit everywhere and I don't have clutter everywhere. And it's kind of really fucking nice, especially when you have pets. Like, I have a dog and 2 cats. So it's so much nicer and easier where my pets aren't getting into shit because I don't have much stuff, but that's completely okay. Pretty much stuff that I only have keeps me joy, and every like, I think maybe once or twice a month, not even, no, I shouldn't say that. Once every couple of months, I kind of like go through my stuff. I'm like, do I even fucking use this? I just recently made like a trip to the thrift store to drop off some stuff because I wasn't using it. Like, That's how on track I am on that. But speaking of which, since I'm kind of living a minimalistic life to my standards almost, I kind of like want to live in a van or a bus. I've been watching like a couple of YouTubers living in the van life, and it sounds like it looks pretty dope. Mind you, I don't I've never liked the idea over the past 6 years, 6.5, almost 7 years of renting a place. Ugh. Paying somebody else's mortgage is bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. But I'm too poor to buy a house. And I don't really see a point of buying a house. Yeah, it'd be so fucking cool to not have my bedroom and my home office in the same room. Like, literally, my bed and computer are in the same room. It would be nice to have two different rooms. It would also be cool to have a bathtub, but I just have a shower stall, but whatever. But realistically, it's kind of nice at the same time, but it'd be kind of cool to live like the van life, or even like, you know, like those like short school buses. Now that would be cool. It's kind of like living in a trailer, to kind of like sum it up for you, but it's not like a trailer, obviously. It's like a van. Like a van, like not like a minivan, like you know those like little work vans that you see, like not like the Bell guy or the Cogeco guy or Rogers coming like with their little vans, but like kind of like a work van. They see like construction people having like a van. That would be cool to live in. And or like I said, like a little short bus. And well, they're actually kind of pretty dope. Um it'd be like a little bedroom. I think it's like you can fit like a double bed or maybe a queen size bed. Sorry, I had to yawn. But I think for me, maybe the van would be like a little too crowded for me. So I was thinking of like a small little school bus, like a little short bus, to live in and have like there's setups like having a bed back there. Obviously, it begs you need to fucking sleep somewhere, and having like a little kitchenette like you would in a trailer, like a little. I don't think any designs that I seen had like an oven. I think they just had like what do you call those little I don't know why I want to call them Benson burners. I don't fucking know. That you have like when you go camping in a tent, where it's like a little portable fucking stovetop burner. Um and you just like plug it in, and a little mini fridge, like a fridge for like a trailer or something. And like a sink. And then for like the toilet, most of them have like toilets like you do in a trailer or when you go camping. That's basically what you got in your bus or your little van. Um, and that's like completely fucking okay with me. I'm completely okay with that. Because like I don't like realistically, I literally go to work and then I come home. If I don't go to the gym, I'm literally in my room, either just watching some TV or just like on doing something artsy. And that reminds me, Grey's Anatomy came out with the newer season on Netflix, and I only watched one fucking episode this weekend. That's fucking depressing. But anyways, so basically, yeah, it's basically all I do with my life is either if I'm not in bed, I'm basically on the computer all day. So it would be cool to not fucking pay rent to somebody else, and just basically just literally go to work so I can have groceries, pay the car insurance, and have gas money. But that is pretty much my dream life, is to it's funny because 5 years ago I wanted a house, a big ass fucking mansion. Today, fast forward 5 years, I'm like, I want to live in a school bus. That's it. That's all. I like to live in a school bus. That would actually be pretty fucking dope. And that is my fucking goal. I don't know if that is my forever goal, but I think it would be cool to attempt to live in a school bus or maybe like a van for a while. I mean, there are people who have successfully lived in a school bus or a van for quite some time. It would also be kind of cool to take like so many fucking road trips. I mean, there are a couple issues with the van or school bus life because you are living in it. So parking might be hard, for one. But oh, and water apparently. I guess that's hard too to get. But yeah. But I'm going to wrap it up with that today. Um, if you like this video, or I'm like, I don't know why I keep saying video. This is my fucking podcast. If you enjoyed today's podcast, please hit the like button and feel free to subscribe to It's Whatever, right? And if you enjoyed this podcast, please share it with your people so everybody else can get the same experience as you did. If not, it's okay. It's whatever, right? If you are listening to this on YouTube, feel free to comment down below. I'm always up for discussions down below and new ideas on future podcasts. Those are always appreciated. But until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye.